On just one station, surveillance cameras showing a new view of a violent shootout in a parking lot of a South Florida apartment building. The barrage of bullets sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail.
The man in the white shirt has a pistol. The man in the black sweatshirt has a longer gun, and at about the same time, they begin firing. Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot.
Let me see if y'all know money, man. I want y'all to guess how many hundred these is. Guess how much money this is. 4.2 million. I wish. 300. You getting cold. Quarter. You getting super cold.
Yo, it's starting to look like that 1017 curse might be real after all. But it's not what people first thought. It's not about sacrifices or wild rumors. Nope, it's way more about Gucci Mane's next level pettiness. Word is, he's been running his label like it's a personal revenge mission. Instead of focusing on building up his artists, he's supposedly been throwing stacks around just to sign Memphis-based rappers.
Who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he wife. Then you dropped him, little and killed Pooh. And not Gotti done took Pooh Shiesty from you.
All to one-up Yo Gotti and CMG. This whole thing sounds messy and personal, like a straight-up label war in disguise. And now, things get even wilder. Word on the streets is that Gucci Mane's pettiness might have seriously backfired. People are saying he got his chain and ring snatched. And it doesn't stop there. There are wild rumors going around that some kind of forced negotiation went down just to free an artist named Che from his deal. Some folks are even whispering about a possible setup or a kidnapping situation. It's that serious. These are insane allegations flying all over the internet right now, and bloggers can't stop talking about it. This whole drama is heating up fast, and we gotta dive into exactly what went down because the story keeps getting crazier by the minute. Things are not looking good for Gucci Mane right now. Fans noticed he even deleted his welcome home post, and that move alone got everyone talking. People think that might be the big clue to what's really going on behind the scenes. It's got the internet buzzing with theories, and honestly, it's starting to make sense.
Daylight bullets, 2 hit, over $500,000 in exotic cars. All of it on surveillance video obtained exclusively by 7 News from October in ultra-quiet Bay Harbor Island.
All right, gang, before we dive deeper into this madness, make sure you show some love, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single update when I drop new info. All right, let's break down this wild story. It's about to get intense.
What happened here was no music video. The footage shows a McLaren sports car, Mercedes Maybach, and another Mercedes pull into this East Bay Harbor Drive condo parking lot. Men from the vehicles eventually get out and meet, and then this.
There was a time when Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty were locked in tight, like real solid. Pooh was basically the shining star of the 1017 label, the only artist truly making noise for Gucci in years. For almost a whole decade, nobody from the label was getting the same kind of attention that Pooh brought in. But everything changed once Pooh Shiesty got locked up. That's when the drama really started heating up. After he finally came home, rumors and wild allegations started flying everywhere. Gucci even took to Instagram to drop a heartfelt post saying, "Welcome home to Pooh," and it was written beautifully, like he truly meant it. This was supposed to be a moment of unity and celebration after all the time Pooh spent behind bars over that whole Miami situation. But as we'll see, things took a sharp turn right after that post. Fans were quick to notice something strange. Right after Gucci Mane dropped that heartfelt welcome home post, he deleted it. That move instantly had everyone raising eyebrows and asking what really went down.
The man in the white shirt has a pistol. The man in the black sweatshirt has a longer gun, and at about the same time, they begin firing.
Then out of nowhere, Hernandez Govan, yeah, the same guy linked to the Young Dolph case who ended up beating those charges, jumped on Instagram Live and let loose. During his live, he claimed Gucci Mane had been robbed and that his recent moves were all about longtime beef with CMG and Yo Gotti. Govan even said that Gucci's been on this petty streak for years, signing one Memphis artist after another just to get under Gotti's skin. If that's true, it means this isn't just music industry competition. It's a decade-long grudge playing out in real time. It started looking like Gucci wasn't even focused on the music anymore. He was just signing artists left and right, then dropping them without a second thought. Honestly, that says a lot. This whole situation actually makes sense when you think about it because most of the rappers he picked up were straight out of Memphis. And the crazy part? A lot of them didn't really blow up or take off the way people expected. It's almost like Gucci was doing it just to make a point, not out of business strategy, but pure emotion. Maybe he felt some type of way and wanted to prove something, but at the end of the day, it looked more personal than professional. People were saying Gucci was out here giving street rappers a second shot at life. He was known for putting on artists who already had local buzz, giving them that little extra push they needed to go mainstream. At first, it seemed like he was changing lives.
Before retreating back to the Maybach, the fancy getaway cars speed off, and one of 2 victims then hobbles to the car.
Skyforce 836.
Taking street talent and turning it into something bigger. But the truth, most of those artists never really took off the way fans thought they would. Out of everyone Gucci signed, the only one who truly blew up was Pooh Shiesty. But even that came with its own problems, because word started spreading that Pooh wasn't exactly happy with his deal. According to several sources, there might have been real tension brewing behind the scenes between him and Gucci, the kind that could turn loyalty into straight-up frustration.
The victims ended up at Aventura Hospital with injuries. But back to the scene for a moment. Police say the famous rapper was in that McLaren.
Apparently, Pooh Shiesty ended up confronting Gucci Mane about everything, and that's where things really started to spiral. Nobody knows exactly what went down. There's no solid proof of a robbery or any kind of setup, but the rumors are wild. What we do know is that Pooh seems to be out of his 1017 deal and possibly connected with CMG now, which is a huge twist considering all the history there.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the shots flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Islands, and days before an arrest. The town of Bay Harbor Islands says you're wanted for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. He's also charged with armed robbery. Bay Harbor Police names one other for aggravated battery in their affidavit, saying the 2 left the state in a private.
According to blogger CD Nash, things might have gotten intense. He claimed Gucci was robbed of both his chain and his ring, and then allegedly forced into a new contract that released Pooh from his deal. If that's true, it's one of the craziest turnarounds in rap label drama lately, and fans are still trying to figure out what's fact and what's pure street talk. On the flip side, blogger Tasha K came out saying the story isn't fully true. According to her, Gucci Mane didn't actually get robbed at all. None of that happened the way people are claiming. But here's where it gets tricky. If he really did have to let go of his biggest and most successful artist under pressure, doesn't that kind of feel like being robbed in a different way?
That's my dog. Well, you know I'm really shy. Tell the truth about your game, bitch, they really gagging.
Bitch, I got my own fight on these.
Think about it. Losing your top artist, the one keeping your label's name hot, is a huge hit. Whether it was physical or business related, it still sounds like Gucci took a major loss. This whole situation is layered with drama and confusion, and nobody seems to know what the real story is yet. So now people are saying Gucci really did have to force his way out of that deal with Pooh Shiesty, and that's where most fans seem to agree. No matter what version of the story you believe, whether there was a robbery, missing jewelry, or just straight business drama, the end result is the same. Pooh Shiesty is no longer signed to 1017, and that's the real loss here.
You know, this motherfucker here, I'm at locked down so much that, you know, I'm really skipping through for real. Stuck in the cell down there. But we'd have been stuck in the cell down there on the yard, not in lockup, none of that, on the yard, 5 months straight. No commissary, no kitchen.
Y'all can't go nowhere.
Man, no commissary, no
you
kitchen.
Was going crazy in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I went crazy.
How long you went crazy?
I got down bologna sandwich and shit like that.
You just went crazy. You was like, man, this shit ain't.
Yeah, man, cause
some folks are calling it a different kind of robbery, saying Gucci didn't just lose a chain or a ring, he lost his star artist. That's a big hit to his label and his pride. Whether it was bad business or personal beef, this fallout shows how messy things can get when ego and loyalty collide in the rap game. Pooh Shiesty was easily Gucci Mane's biggest artist. Sure, Gucci might not have discovered him from the ground up, but he was the one who gave Pooh that national spotlight through 1017. Before the label push, Pooh already had some buzz, especially with that wild track he did with Lil Durk.
That shit hard. No commissary, no kitchen. You can throw me in the cell with my tablet, that music. Man, $1,000 worth of commissary, I'm straight. I'm gonna be around eating, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm working on my crowd writing and damn, y'all ain't gonna feed us. We can't come out this motherfucker. We can't shower. I can't talk to my people. For 5 months, the bitch done got pregnant and had the baby by then. You know what I'm saying? Just on some real shit.
She moved on.
That song had the streets lit, but still, Gucci played a big part in taking him from local fame to mainstream recognition. Now, looking at how things have played out, it's clear something went wrong behind the scenes. What we're seeing is a pattern. Gucci Mane's label seems all over the place, and fans are calling it straight up mismanagement. It's like he had the golden ticket with Pooh but couldn't keep the momentum going, and now the whole situation looks like one big missed opportunity.
All right, man, stay still for me. Hands behind your back. We'll explain in a sec. Right now, you're being detained. You understand? All right, we're gonna walk to the car. All right, watch.
It's getting to the point where artists just don't seem eager to sign with Gucci Mane anymore. Meanwhile, over at CMG, things are looking solid. Their artists actually seem happy. You can see it clear as day. Glorilla's out here blowing up and still rocking with CMG strong. That kind of loyalty says a lot about how the label treats its people. Even with all the street drama that tends to surround the rap game, CMG's artists keep growing, dropping hits, and sticking around. It's like they built a real system that works, while Gucci's camp keeps facing setbacks and confusion. At this point, it's looking like CMG might just have the blueprint for running a label the right way. Think about it. The fact that Gucci Mane, the artist running the whole label, barely drops music anymore says a lot. When the boss isn't active in the game, it creates a huge gap for the artists under him. Most of the time, when you're signed to someone who's still making hits, it's hard to ever shine brighter than them. They're the main focus. But look at Yo Gotti. He's a perfect example of the opposite.
Nah, I'm done talking, bro. You gonna sign this today. Huh? What you on? What I'm on? This. Don't look at me like I'm joking. I will soak you up in front of the whole internet. Sign the paper, you free. Label done.
He's not stressing about music like that anymore. He's focused on building up his team. That's why his artists get to thrive and really make names for themselves. Meanwhile, Gucci's situation feels stuck, like the label's energy died down right along with his music releases. Honestly, it doesn't even seem like Yo Gotti has dropped any major music that really shook the streets in years, but that's the thing. He doesn't need to. He's been putting all his energy into building CMG, and it's clearly paying off. Even with all the chaos that surrounded him, including the tragic loss of young Dolph and all the drama tied to that situation, CMG has managed to stay strong. While other labels get caught up in mess after mess, CMG's been focused on business and music, keeping their artists consistent and in the spotlight. That's rare in today's rap scene. And it's why people are saying Gotti might actually be outsmarting everyone by stepping back from the mic and playing the executive role full time.
I was 290 pounds. Now I'm 190 pounds. I lost 100 pounds. So check this out. You can do it if I can do it. Use me for inspiration. Because I'm seeing a lot of y'all, man. Y'all look terrible.
You're so fine. You blow my mind.
I'm so fine. I blow everybody's mind.
Only my mind.
Meanwhile, over at Gucci Mane's label, things are looking rough. It feels like every time you hear about someone from 1017, it's bad news. Artists getting locked up, tragic deaths, or serious struggles with drugs. It's turned into a pattern that's hard to ignore, and fans are starting to question what's really going on behind the scenes. The whole thing screams mismanagement. Like there's no real structure or support for the people signed under him. And honestly, you can't even blame Pooh Shiesty for wanting out if that's the kind of environment he was stuck in. Nobody wants to be part of a label that seems surrounded by chaos. That's not how a career is supposed to grow. And when you throw in what Hernandez Govan said, that Gucci was only signing these artists just to get back at Yo Gotti and CMG, it makes the whole situation sound even messier. If that's really true, it shows this might have never been about music at all, but pure revenge. That alone speaks volumes about how deep this feud might go. But let's be real. Can we even trust everything these bloggers are saying? A lot of them have wild reputations.
Well, I can feel you so in the right now, so.
Like Tasha K literally got sued for spreading false stories, including that whole rumor about Cardi B. So her word doesn't exactly hold a lot of weight. With all this conflicting info flying around, it's getting harder to tell what's real and what's just internet gossip meant to stir the pot. CD Nash is known for stirring things up. Half the time, it feels like he's just making wild claims for entertainment. But even with all that noise, one thing that does seem believable is how Gucci Mane signs artists without much of a real plan behind it. Most of them come from Memphis, which kind of backs up what Hernandez Govan was saying, that Gucci's moves might have been fueled by something personal. And here's where it gets even spicier. People have been whispering that Gucci's wife supposedly had some kind of history with Yo Gotti before she was with Gucci. If that's true, then this whole Memphis obsession might not just be business. It could be personal feelings mixed into the label decisions. It's starting to sound less like strategy and more like straight-up emotional revenge. What we do know for sure is that 1017 doesn't have Pooh Shiesty on the roster anymore. And honestly, it's not the biggest shock. But what is surprising is the timing.
You want to see it, huh?
I called that guy. I said, "What? You want to
All right.
play?
The walking?
Go back just a little bit. You gotta go all the way back.
All right. Fire's on. You better walk in. You sit down. Wow.
Ooh, that be right on time.
Timing, man. We want takers out here. That's all I say.
We creative.
That's it.
Hey, there you go. There
You gotta have in mind for this shit, but you gotta be letting that shit work for them, you know? You gotta work for this shit.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Good advice.
Real talk.
Shit.
He waited until he got out of jail to make that move, which has people wondering why he didn't cut ties earlier while he was still locked up. Maybe he was just waiting for the perfect moment to make his exit. Either way, it's likely he wasn't getting much from that deal in the first place. People say it wasn't paying him what he deserved. If that's true, then walking away might have been the smartest decision he could have made. It really shows how sometimes even the biggest names have to escape bad contracts to take back control of their careers. Once Pooh Shiesty saw the kind of money and real chances CMG could give him, the decision pretty much made itself.
Oh, what you got some? Okay. Listen, we can do this. That shit don't. No, okay. Okay.
No, it won't be me. I don't pull this shit.
Oh, you put the Rackianos out.
Yeah,
No, it's my turn. Fuck that. Hold up, Gibbs.
Stamp it.
What I'm ready to pull out is, he got this. Let me tell you something about this right here. The first day I stepped on the block, it was about like 1989. I'm knee-high to a butterfly. This knot older than you, man. See this knot right here?
Yeah.
So I understand you got some bread right
What
there.
is some tens in there? I see some gold shit going on.
No, this is a bankroll right.
That's the light. That's all
This is the first bankroll I had.
It's a Puerto Rican knot,
strip club. See that? This is a bankroll. Now, listen, Neff, when you was still,
went to the strip club last night.
Before you was even a thought, this bankroll right here, I stashed this, when I went down. You know what I mean?
How much it is then?
It don't even matter, man.
You don't know, nigga, quit flying.
I mean, I ain't never touched it, 'cause this was my first knot that I made on the block.
No way you just put no money in no pretty
knot right here.
Pretty ass photo with a rubber band like that, you don't know what's going on.
You see this knot right here?
What's up,
He playing games. Look at that knot. You heard that thing drop? You heard that thing? Come on, don't crack. Oh, give me my knot. Give me my knot.
Let's see if it's some topping, some meat this
Come on, give me my knot,
man.
man.
Spread that shit on
Give me my
your
knot,
arm,
man.
Oh, I told you what I see. I said some gold shit in there.
Oh no, that's the wrong knot.
That's a ham sandwich, man. Take this out of the back.
That's the wrong knot right there, man.
Up that shit, man.
That's the wrong knot, man. Damn, this new money.
CMG's built a rep for truly backing their Memphis artists. They know how to lift up their city and turn local names into national stars. On the flip side, Gucci Mane, an Atlanta legend, keeps signing Memphis rappers but never seems to give them that same level of focus or push. It's hard not to see which label looks more stable right now. Seriously, what would you pick? Let's be honest, CMG's been on a serious winning streak lately. This whole situation is straight up wild, so let me know what you think down in the comments. It's crazy that 2026 is already starting off with this kind of drama, but at this point, can anyone really be surprised? Bad management takes out more rap labels than beef ever could, and this might just prove it again. You see this same story play out over and over again, bro. I talk about it a lot on these channels. Anytime an artist signs under another artist, there's a big risk of getting mismanaged. It's like a repeating pattern in the industry. Just look at Jack Boys. Half the crew barely gets any real push anymore. Where's Sheck West now? How did Mo Bamba blow up so crazy and then he just disappeared? The only one from that camp still truly shining is Don Toliver, and that's not even an isolated case. Look at ASAP Mob. Besides Cardi, where did everybody else go? Most of them have faded into the background, barely dropping music. Some of them are older now, sure, but it's still wild to see how fast the spotlight disappears. Time after time, we see artists signed to artist-run labels and end up lost in the shuffle. It's like history keeps repeating itself in the rap game. In this new wave of rap labels, it's rare to see one that truly succeeds. Most of them start with hype but fall apart once the spotlight shifts. The only labels that really last are the ones that actually let their artists grow. The ones that don't hold them back from reaching the same level of fame as the founder. And honestly, that's a short list because most artist-run labels just can't pull it off.
If I tell you to give me some words while I rap, I feel like you'll run out of words before I mess up my rap. Try me. Rock in the sock. In jail with a lock in the sock. I can just go, you know what I'm saying? I can just go, like, give me another word.
Fireplace.
Fireplace. With this Draco, you try to run, you can't escape. Ain't no way, ain't no games, ain't no plan. I'm a man, I'm a grown man, I stand on business, I aim with precision. Glock on me, shoot till it's empty. Glock on me, shoot till it's ticking. Rich a million, you know what I'm saying? I just can go like it's just a mindset thing.
It makes you wonder if ego is the real problem here. Maybe some of these founders don't want their artists to outshine them, so they never give them the full push they deserve. It's wild because every generation of rap tries to fix this issue, yet somehow it keeps happening again and again. Heck, I don't know if it's money getting in the way, poor planning, or just straight up ego, but something always seems to mess things up for these labels. No matter how much potential they start with, they always end up falling apart right when they could have gone big. It's honestly tough to watch because some of these artists have real talent that never gets the shine it deserves. But hey, I want to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think it's bad management, greed, or just bad luck? Either way, this whole situation is wild. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll catch you in the next one.